Hi everyone, this is Juliana. Welcome to my very first scrapbook process video. I'm sharing a layout that I created using the BoBunny Sweet Life collection and a new free cut file that you can download from my blog starting today. I began by pulling out the papers and embellishments that I have from the collection, kind of figuring out which ones I wanted to work with my photo of me and my niece. And as you can see, I selected that striped background and then picked some papers from the 6x6 paper pad. And then I just played around with those papers, figuring out which ones I liked and kind of what order I liked. And I really think the yellow kind of helped pop the photo out a little bit more. Here I'm going to share a little trick with you that I've used for a long time with the BoBunny chipboard stickers, is to peel off the sticky part. As you can see, it's super sticky, and I like to be able to move my embellishments around until I figure out exactly where I want them to go. So that's just a little trick that I've been using to help me do that. And I will do that again pretty much with all of the embellishments that I add onto the layout during this video. We'll do that with these chipboard butterflies as well. And as you can see, I kind of move things around a lot. Decided to mat the photo onto a piece of white cardstock, and then kind of started playing around again with the papers, figuring out where to put the photo and positioned it on the layout with the 6x6 papers. I have to apologize now for my head being in the way. This was a learning experience for me, being my first video. Here you can see the free cut file that I've got available on my blog called Scribble Circles. Just visit www.17turtles.com to download it. And more adhesive removing and moving things around, trying to figure out exactly where I wanted everything. Next, I'm going to use my trusty X-Acto knife and metal ruler to add a little border to the bottom of the layout. And then after looking at it a little bit, I decided I wanted to add some ink splatters. So I pulled out the new Heidi Swap Color Shine colors and added some sprinkles of those to the background. Just a fun, easy way to add a little bit of color and a little bit of the mixed media style to the layout. I also added a little machine stitching and used some washi tape to kind of hold the stitching in place on the back side of the photo. Now I'm going to add a little bit of some BoBunny jewels to the butterfly bodies and just kind of use my X-Acto knife to help cut the length off that I needed to create that body, using a bunch of the different colors that they have available. And then I had pre-printed my journaling, and just add that to the layout, kind of position everything, line it up, make sure everything's square. And as always, move, move, move. It's one thing I know I do, but didn't realize until I did this video how much I move things around. But you can kind of see that process along with me. And I'm going back and actually gluing everything down really good, since I know exactly for sure where I want everything to go. I usually save that till the very end. I'm kind of figuring out, okay, do I really want the journaling here or there? Decided I wanted it in the center, so I kind of had everything else in the center. It keeps your eye onto the photo that way. Thanks so much for joining me and following along with me on my first video. I hope you'll be back to see more videos in the future, and make sure you visit the blog today to download the free cut file. Hugs.